What's up, guys? Welcome to another Diecast.99 YouTube video. Today we're talking, are Hot Wheels airs worth anything? And that's a very tricky subject and a very multi-level question to answer. And today we're going to answer it with you guys. We're going to talk about Hot Wheels airs. We're going to talk about a lot of things. We're going to talk about why airs can be worth something. And today we're going to talk about, do you collect airs? Why I don't collect airs. If people collect airs, if it's worth collecting airs. That's a whole big deep dive that we can go into. But today I got 4 airs on the table that we actually have in our store right now. First one's a pretty cool one. It's a Corvette Grand Sport, but it's missing the glass. As you can see, there's no glass inside. Pretty cool little air. Pretty cool little air. Next, we have the Bugatti. And you guys probably can already see what the air is. It was mispunched. So they missed the hole. The machine punched it somewhere else on the base of the plastic. And, oopsie, sorry, y'all. Gave y'all a little slap. It gave it this little crooked sitting. And then we have the Automobilia Pininfarina Battista, and it's the same way. Got a mispunch. Got a mispunch. Got a mispunch. Got a mispunch. Missed the hole. And now it's all crooked. But it's still held together. It's not unspun. It's still held together. But it was mispunched. And then some of my favorite airs are this one. A Lamborghini Huracan LP 620-2 Super Trofeo, missing the water slide decals. So it didn't get the decals on the side. So there's supposed to be like a livery on the side. It's not there. It's missing. Whatever happened in the processing of it. Didn't make it. Didn't get the water slides like it was supposed to. And now it's in there. So first of all, we'll start with the basic question. Are airs worth money? Because I know that's what a lot of people on TikTok and YouTube and everywhere else you see want to know. Are airs worth anything? Everything is worth something to the right buyer. Do I value airs as worth a lot? No. I think that certain airs, yes, obviously something like this, you could probably sell for $10, $15 to a Corvette guy. Same thing with the Lambo. No Tampa, you could probably sell it for $10 to $15. But an Automobilia Pininfarina Battista and a Bugatti EB110, they're probably not going to be worth that much. Probably some $5, maybe $7. So obviously they are worth something. But they're not worth like a crazy amount. Like you go on eBay and you see these random airs. Missing Tampa, $57. Like I don't think a car is worth that. Cool, yes, there are some crazy airs. Like I've seen the Boulevard Civic EK9, no Tampa on the side, and the guy wanted $100 for it. Am I spending $100 on a no Tampa Boulevard Civic EK9? Probably not. But maybe you are. Maybe you're a Honda guy. Maybe you collect that. Maybe that's something you want in your collection. Next point. Are airs worth collecting? They can be. I think for a Lambo guy or a Corvette guy, kind of just back what I was going on, a Corvette guy is probably going to want this cool piece. It's a cool piece. It's something to talk about. Something that you can have. That's probably a one of one. No one else is really going to have that unless they open the car up and take the glass out, unscrew the rivets. And I mean, it's going to be a whole process. You're going to be able to tell that they hand did it. This one obviously wasn't hand done. It's original rivets. Everything's original on it. So we know that that didn't happen. But for certain people that collect Lambos, they're going to want to know Tampa Lambo. Maybe there's some person out there that collects Automobilia Pininfarina Battistas. I don't know what my wife calls it. She calls it like I don't know what the fuck she calls it. Like tomato, whatever the fuck she calls that thing. She makes a joke about it. And then the Bugatti. Maybe there's people that collect Bugattis and they want it. By the way, that's a Ryu's ride, so that's probably going to be somewhat decent since sadly Ryu passed away last year or 2 years ago. I want to say, I can't remember off the top of my head. But overall, airs, they're cool. They're a nice conversation piece. But here's the new problem with airs. If you guys don't know this, and I advise everyone that collects Hot Wheels to know this, please learn how to tell if a package has been resealed. I'm so sorry. You guys will see glue marks on the side. You'll be able to tell it just doesn't look like a regular Hot Wheel. And that's a common problem. These guys get in here, they buy these Hot Wheels, they take a dry erase marker, they take the tampos off, and then they reseal it. And some guys are really good at resealing it. And then you don't even know it got resealed. And then they're selling it. Oh, it's a Skyline Liberty Walk, no tampo, $250. And as my mom used to say, there's a sucker born every day. And someone believes them because they don't check the packaging. They don't look at everything the right way. And come to find out, it was never an error. It was someone that did that themselves. The other thing is things I don't consider airs. If I can open the car right now and there is no difference. So if the car, like people do this and I hate this. This is my pet peeve about airs. Sometimes Hot Wheels will mess up and put the Hot Wheels in the blister as a matchbox. So it'll be backwards. And people are like, packaging error. To me, that's not a packaging error. That's a mistake. It's a machine mistake. You want to consider an error, go for it. But if I open that package, no one's going to know it's an error. I can't really say, oh, if you open the package, it's not an error, because there's some crazy ones where I've seen, like, you'll see like a orange Honda Civic on an orange Lamborghini card. And it happens over in the factories. So that would be considered an error. That's a pretty cool error. Wrong car on the wrong card. A buddy of mine over on Whatnot, Closet Slinger, if you guys haven't checked him out yet, he does case breaks, and he actually cracked the case with the Aston Martin DBG Speeder, whatever the hell it was called. And when he got to that one, it was the wrong car in that blister, which was pretty cool. That was a pretty cool little error he did on his live case break on Whatnot. Excuse me. But yeah, I mean, there's all different types of errors. No tampos, wrong wheels. There's multiple times they put wrong wheels on cars. Misriveted like this. I mean, there's a bunch, no glass, missing pieces. But overall, there's a bunch of cool, awesome errors that I think everyone can collect if they want to. And maybe it's just not your cup of tea. But either way, I think they are cool. I think they're a conversation piece. And if you collect that certain casting, you should definitely grab one or two maybe. Put it in your collection. It's kind of like grabbing a one of one, because there's probably not another one around. If you guys haven't already and you guys stuck through this video this long, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, check out our other videos, and we hope to see you guys on the next one. Adios.